Hi guys, welcome back. I hope everyone is doing well because I'm starting to lose it. I always thought if I didn't wear makeup for a long time, my skin would clear up. Not the case. Anyway, for today's video, I thought I would film a full face of first impressions. During the Sephora VIB sale, I bought a bunch of stuff and then I realized I have almost enough products for every step of my makeup routine. So I thought I would give them all a try today and let you guys know what I think. Okay, so first item I have is the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. I'm really excited to try this. I never bought the original because I always have long nails and just to have to like dip into it all the time seems super annoying, but love the idea of a liquid one. Right away, I love the packaging. And it has a pump, really happy about that, which might sound a little weird because why wouldn't it? But their cleanser doesn't have a pump. It's just like a bottle like this, but the top is like a little hole and you just have to like shake it onto your hand. And it's really annoying, especially because I've like reached the end now and I'm like aggressively shaking it every morning and night. I don't know how much of this to use. I don't want to use too much. Okay, I really can't even stop rubbing this in. It feels good. It feels like moisturizer. I feel like it might be pilling up though. Oh. Can you see that? That's not cute. Okay, if you start to rub it in too long, it will start to pill up. Could be just because of my moisturizer underneath, but it says to apply it on top of an SPF. Don't like the pilling, but I got rid of it easily with a brush, so maybe my foundation will look really good on top. I don't know. For foundation, I bought the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. This has been out for a while, but I don't really like a cream foundation. However, it's so widely praised that I figured I'd give it a try. Okay, the packaging is really beautiful, but my fingerprints are already all over it. I got the shade Golden. I'm really hoping this matches my fake tan. I worry it may not. Praying this looks fine. Oh. It's a little darker than my current fake tan, but I'm gonna make it work. Like, I knew it'd be darker than my face because, let's be honest, my face is extremely pale when the packaging says to use a small amount at first. I'm definitely gonna need to be a little bit tanner for this. I'm just gonna take a brush to blend this out. This is the MORPHE M439. That's what it looks like. I fixed the autofocus. Oh, it does blend really nice though. It's giving me pretty good coverage as well. Let's see if it manages to cover up the two giant blemishes on my face today. Not yet. I'm gonna have to work harder. Okay, I'm blending it into my neck. It's looking a little better, a little less tragic. But it's hard to just guess your shade online. So hard to blend this into my extremely white scalp. I know my hair didn't look great to start, but I mean, I'm really ruining it right now. Okay, it is full coverage, but not as full coverage as I need it to be. Better, not great though. I'm not gonna blame the foundation because it's battling two tough ones, but one last layer. Why am I adding more foundation, you ask? I'm not sure. Okay, this is as good as it's getting. Next on the list of things to try is, where is it? The Dior 24-Hour Wear Caring Full Coverage Creamy Concealer. Okay, the packaging is really nice, really sleek, very Dior. Ooh, and I like the wand. It's a nice thick wand. It's very creamy. It feels thin, but it looks thick. I like to wait for it to get a little tacky. Okay, now I'm gonna take my beauty blender. Don't you just love a new beauty blender? Ew. That was so dramatic for no reason. I'm just gonna take a little brush and blend out the concealer in my inner corners. I like it. I like the coverage. I like the finish. I mean, it could be a little more full coverage, I guess, but it looks good. It's not too much. Next up, I've got the Huda Beauty Tantour. I don't usually cream contour. I prefer powder. However, I've heard such good things about this. Let's see. I like the packaging, it's very sleek, and I like the matte. It's nice. Double seal thing. And I got the shade Light. I already dipped this in, but I'm just using the Morphe M523 and I'm gonna pat this in. Okay, I've gotta say, it's blending very nicely, like blending so easily. I think that looks great. Yeah, okay. We like that a lot. Do I cream contour now? Like, is that who I am now? Okay. I'm going to use a powder that I have just to like bake a little bit, but I also do have a new powder to try out. Okay, while this is happening, I'm just going to set the contour with a bronzer. This isn't new, also. The foundation and the primer are not working great together because it's like parting on my nose. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to get too close. Oh, this texture. So I don't know whether I should blame the foundation or the primer or both. Ooh, I'm also gonna use the Tantour to contour my nose. Not sure how that's gonna go exactly, but like I said, I'm really a powder contour girl, especially for nose because nose contour can be so much sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna take this Morphe M432. I can already tell this is not gonna look good. I feel like my nose is so weird to contour. Oh, this is the Morphe E27. I'm gonna try to blend it out. I feel like all the foundation on my nose is just gone. Something to think about. I don't really like having it to give my first impressions of stuff while also trying out new stuff because I don't know what it is that's failing me. I don't know who to blame. Okay, finally the powder that I'm gonna try out is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Microfine Powder. This is a little trial size. First of all, how cute is this? What's crazy is that look how little this is. This is 5 milliliters. I think the regular big one is like 8 point something. That's weird. And it's so expensive. Like, that's not right. If that's true. Maybe I'm mistaken. I'm just gonna take that with a Morphe M510. I'm gonna really dip into there. What do you guys think? I wouldn't say I'm obsessed. I just don't know that for me it would be worth the money. And I know this is such a loved product, so I'm really wishing I was loving it more. Let's move on because I'm excited to try this. This is the NARS Overlust Cheek Palette. It has 3 blushes and 3 highlight. Oh, that's nice. Look at how pretty. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna use a Sigma blush brush. I want to tell you which one it is, but I can't because I've had my Sigma brushes forever and the names are like rubbed off at this point. I'm going to try these 2 blushes today. They're light, so I want to see like how pigmented they are. Let it burn and get lost. So Let It Burn is this beautiful pink. I'm really loading up my brush because I feel like these are gonna be a little bit sheer. Okay. Second layer. We're getting some color. This is my fourth layer though, so I mean, I do like that it's sheer, but is this perhaps too much? Okay. This is a good amount of blush. Okay, maybe too much blush. Now I'm gonna go in with this like peachy color, like a very muted peach. Should I be using a new brush? Yeah, probably. Okay, that's really pretty as well. Like they're both really pretty colors, and I kind of like the fact that I'm having to layer it. It lets me get the exact amount of blush that I want, so I don't mind that at all. It's really pretty. Okay, let's try the highlighters. I'm just gonna use the two above the blushes. So this is Tied Up. I like that. It's a very subtle glow that it's giving me, and that's what I've been really into lately. I hate like the overly glittery ones now. This is just the other side of the brush. For the shade Deep Down. Oh, that looks good. Nose highlight is the only highlight I want to be aggressive. It just makes my nose look so cute. And it's doing a good job. Yep. I'd say so. Happy with this. If you want something more pigmented though, you might not be happy with this. Now it's time for setting spray. This is my favorite setting spray. It is not new. But every time I'm just as impressed as the first time. And I just like to blend everything together. Not blend, but like pat it all in together, marry all the products together. Okay, next up, I'm just gonna do my brows. I'm not using anything new for brows. So the only thing I really use for my brows is the MAC Shape and Shade Brow Tint in the shade Spiked and the Morphe Brow Gel. This is the translucent one. I'm just gonna draw these on and I'll be back. God, this is good. Look at that. Okay, the last thing I am trying out today is perhaps what I was most excited about. This is the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes eyeshadow palette. Okay, this is nice. Look at that. We're gonna take our concealer and prime the eyelids. I'm going to start with a fluffy blending brush. This is a Morphe 330. I'm going to take the color Seashell. Okay, that's blending beautifully, and I only have it on top of the concealer, so sometimes that can make it not blend well, but it's blending really well. It's also really pigmented. Next, I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is the Morphe E17 and the color Maple. Now I'm just going to place that in the crease, and then I'm going to take some more of that color and do a little flick out here. Just bring it out and like up. And now I'm just gonna connect the corner to this line we've got going. Take that same color Maple in the same brush on my lower lash line. Pull that up and out. I just love that shape. Now I'm going to take Golden Light with my finger. That's so nice. Look at that pigment. And there's barely any fallout. Like I have like a couple of specks of glitter down here and that's it. I'm going to take a Morphe M506 in the shade Cocoa. And I'm going to work that in my crease, bringing it all the way in and connecting it to my nose contour. Again, I'm gonna follow that outward like wing shape I have going on. Gonna take some of Cocoa and put it down here as well. Now to sharpen that shape, I'm gonna take this concealer brush. It has some concealer on it, and make that a little bit sharper. All right, now I'm just going to take an eyebrow slash eyeliner brush, and I'm going to grab the darkest shade Truffle, and I'm going to draw a little wing. Now with a little brush like this, I'm going to take more of that same dark color and blend it. Verdict, really love this palette. I'm just gonna pop on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, my lashes are on. I don't know if I'm good at makeup or if I just pick really good lashes. Anyways, now I'm just going to use this again and just draw a little flick on the inner corners of my eye. I'm just gonna put a nude eyeliner on my waterline. Now I'm gonna do lips. I don't have anything new for lips either, but I am gonna show you what I'm gonna do because I hate when someone has a beautiful nude lip on and doesn't tell me what it is. I'm starting with the MORPHE Sweet Tea Lip Liner. I love these and they're only $4. My favorite nude lipstick has got to be the KKW Beauty Nude 2.5, so I'm gonna use that. I love the color, it's a little too creamy. Like, it's literally falling apart in here. But look how beautiful that color is. Now you can use your fingers to blend it in, but I don't feel like getting them dirty. So I'm just using this lip brush. Last but not least is some lip gloss. This is Love Nectar by MAC. All right guys, this is my full face of first impressions. Not really a full face though, but 7 items is a good amount. I'm just gonna go over everything really quickly just to give you a quick summary. The Tatcha Silk Liquid Canvas. I'm a little conflicted because I don't know if these two are just not working well together or if I just don't love this. I do love the packaging though, but it is very expensive. So I'm gonna have to try this again. Same thing goes for the Hourglass foundation. I do really like the coverage. Could it have been a little fuller? Yes. I do like the finish though, it's very natural. I also did use a lot of powder and I'm still getting a lot of creasing going on. So I don't love that, but would I use this foundation again? Yes, probably. Just figure out how to set it a little bit better. The Dior concealer, I really like this. I like the wand, I like the finish, and it's pretty full coverage, but it doesn't feel really thick. The Tantour, love it. That's all I have to say. The Charlotte Tilbury little thing, I could do without it. I honestly could. I mean, does it look nice? Sure. Have I tried better powders? Definitely. Were they cheaper? Definitely. Love this. Again, if you're looking for something really pigmented, this probably isn't for you, but I like being able to build it up. I would repurchase this in a heartbeat. I've only used it for this one look, but I love this. I love every single color. Like, I can honestly see myself using every single one of these colors. I'm kind of thinking of doing like 3 looks, 1 palette type of video. So let me know down below if you'd be interested in seeing that. Because I think we're done. I think that concludes all of the new products I used today. I'm pretty happy with the overall results. Did I run into some unfortunate situations here and there? Yes, but again, I am just using these for the first time. I still have to use them a little bit, play with them, see what products work best with what. And that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.